Hello there, beautiful beings, and welcome to my sacred space. My name is Raven, and thank you so much for being here. Today, we are going to explore the Coffee Cup Oracle, a deck by Amira Celon, with illustrations by Sarah Maftoon. Oh, Maftoom. Sorry. So, this deck has 44 cards with a guidebook inside, and if you hear some sort of like growling, that is my new pet, Cairo. Okay. So you have 44 cards inside. Okay, it's quite light. I wasn't expecting it to be this light, especially if you have 44 cards. So I'm unsure. I want to see how thick the cards are. Of course, it all depends on the GSM. In the back it says, these cards are a divination tool inspired by the ancient art of reading Turkish coffee grounds. There's no space. The images on the cards are symbols found in reading coffee cup grounds. The booklet inside the box gives meanings and layouts for the cards. Okay, let's do this. So this deck was just created 2022, so last year. Let's see. I don't know. I mean, it's too light. I hope the cards are not super flimsy. Of course, Amira Celon is an independent deck creator, so I really shouldn't expect too much, but let's see. Okay, packaging is decent. Hard box. Ooh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, the CD players or the disc players. Yeah, this reminds me of that when I was a kid. Who am I kidding? I think, yeah, we still used CDs when I was in college. But anyway, I digress. So this is your booklet. Okay. I like this one. It's like an evil eye with an intricate design around it that's quite faded. Introduction. Okay. Alright, so basically it's what's on the back. The images are designed to represent what you will find in a Turkish, Greek, Lebanese, or Arabic coffee cup reading. Alright, so this deck actually reminds me of the tea leaf system, which I honestly never really got to learn. I had the tea leaf fortune cards, like the big deck from US games, but I eventually had to let it go because I feel like somebody else will use it more, or somebody else will be able to absorb the system and understand how to use it properly, so I decided to rehome my deck. Alright, so here, history of coffee cup readings. Yeah, Tasiography, I remember that. How to use the oracle cards. The cards will speak to you, so take notice, use your intuition, and the cards as a tool to tap into higher knowledge. Okay, so this is like your instructions on how to start reading. Okay, the layout or your spreads. Okay, you have an astrology wheel, and then on to the meanings of the cards. I love that it's all blue and pretty. I like the color scheme. I like that it resembles the night sky. This, I think, I don't know, I haven't seen the cards yet. But yeah, the tea leaf oracle, that was like a lot of cards. I think 200 or maybe over. So I think, if anything, if I'm going to start with Tasiography, I mean, this is going to be a better beginner-friendly version, I guess I would say, because this only has 44 cards. Okay, and then about the author, and that's it. Alright, I forgot to mention that if you're just here, nice. So this one has gilding, and it's round too. So I wonder how they did that. That's very interesting. In my reviews and unboxings, I usually say, if you're just here to have a look at the images of the cards, check out my description box for the timestamp. But we're already here. Okay. I have to be careful. Okay. I like it. Well, it doesn't look too thin, but we will see. You'll find out later. Hang on, let me just remove. There you go. Okay. Oh, okay. So it's not as big as I was expecting it to be. It has the same pattern that I was admiring earlier in the front of the guidebook. It has some sort of like an evil eye. Um, it's a round deck, so you're not gonna know if it's going to be upright. Well, you can actually see if you stare at it. If you look at it hard enough, you will see if it's upright or not. But it's a round deck, so let's see. I'm gonna check. Oh, okay. All right, well, the card, it's sturdy. I wasn't expecting it to be sturdy, so that's a plus. So this is a glossy deck. You can see my ring light shining through. I like it. I like the color. It seems so mysterious. It has a foam here for the tray to hold your round cards in. I'm gonna put this here, and then we are gonna admire the backing. I love the design here. It's very simple, again with the light blue eye in the middle, the evil eye style. And can you see? I'm just gonna, that is such a pretty pattern. I love it. Some of the designs look like eyes, but I'm somewhat reminded of a peacock feather. But I guess for some people who don't like that kind of pattern, I know there are people who actually fear that kind of like many eyes. So yeah, maybe this is not for you. All right, so there are no borders in the front. It is gilded in rich gold, which I think is very, very stunning. It's gorgeous. It looks luxurious. It looks so stunning and well made. And yeah, I mean, the images, I can't say yet. I mean, this one looks quite, I don't know. I'm not so fond of the actual design and the print of this one, but the others seem okay. All right, I'm gonna zoom in now so you can have a better view of the images. So as you can see, you have one image in the middle, you have additional keywords here, and the name of the item being shown. I love that there are some sort of like fireflies here and here also. So yeah, I think it's very interesting. Okay, let's start with the flip through. you go. That's the full flip through of the Coffee Cup Oracle. I am amazed. I think the cards are very well done. Let me just try to shuffle it before I before I start chatting. Yeah, let's go ahead and shuffle this one just so that you guys can see. Of course, I'm not gonna riffle shuffle it because I might ruin the circular cards, but you can shuffle it that way very easily. You can also, of course, shuffle it this way. So it's not as big. If you've been here on my channel long enough, you would know I have tiny hands, so I have no problem shuffling this one. So I think that's really good. Of course, similar with other rounded cards, it can, oop, there you go. It can pose some sort of like a challenge, but it's okay. Okay, all right, it's okay. This, oh man, that sucks. Okay, this, can you see? This one is damaged. It's not super fully damaged, but they're kind of like marks. So I guess production quality is not 100% perfect, but I know. Yeah, it's kind of like peeling here also. So I hope, because obviously this is laminated, right? So I just hope that this doesn't really peel throughout, just because that would suck. Oh, there's another one. Man, okay. And another one, jeez. Oh man, you can also see. Okay. You know what? I like the cards, I like the concept, I like the keywords, but production quality, I won't give it a 10. So, just fair warning for anyone out there planning to purchase this deck. Now, what do I think about the actual cards themselves? I think it's really awesome that it's stuck to the same theme all throughout. It's like nighttime. I love it. It's so mysterious and, still calming because of the color and the blue. I have one gripe about this deck, which I will show you later. Let's go through it one by one. I love this one. Loyalty and determination, yes, fits perfectly. I noticed also that some of the, I like this one. Let me put that thought aside because I want to talk about this one. I think triangle makes sense for choices and decision because, you're like one point of the triangle and you have two options here, which kind of like reminds me of the Two of Swords. So I think this is really good. I like this one. So back to what I was saying earlier, I think even without the guidebook, people can easily relate to the cards. I feel like, of course, these are ordinary items, these are animals, these are things that we see, okay, maybe not on a day-to-day basis, but things that we are already familiar with, okay? So it does make sense. For some cards, maybe not. Also, some of the, underwater turtles are actually quite fast. But anyway, for some of the cards, they do remind me of the meanings from, let's say, I don't know, like the gypsy card oracles, or maybe what else, like the Lenormand. I think it makes sense. But for others, yeah, maybe not. I think this is like a cool card to have. Of course, you have the groom, you have the bride. This is so creepy. I just watched Insidious like a week ago, so yeah, that's lipstick face, so that's a red dude, but I don't know, like the glow in his eye is kind of like freaking me out, and he's all pale. I like this one. I think the caption or the keyword fits this specific card perfectly. I agree with this one. This is also cool. Of course, this is very apt. I like this one. I think it's a beautiful, beautiful representation of the scarab. Not like the Egyptian scarab that we kind of like see most of the time. I think this is really cool that there's an actual gem there. The house, it's actually quite creepy. If you think of house, I would think something cozy, something homey, something inviting, but this one, it's kind of like creepy to me. It reminds me of the Amityville house. I love this card. I love how mysterious she is. I like that. I like that it alludes to the divine feminine also. I love the light on the moose's horns. So I think that's really cool. This is a surprising card, but I like it also. I think you're gonna hear me say I like it all throughout. Oh, this one specifically, actually, you know what? When I looked at this, yes, dolphins really do convey an energy of like being playful and cooperation because, of course, they are known to help humans, and so even some dolphins have been reported to kind of like guide humans when they're lost at sea or whatever. However, there's a sinister energy to some dolphins as well. They are also known to bully smaller marine life. Like they would literally just um, push a baby seal out of the water, and they will just bump it and until it gets, not even just baby seals, even babies from the own species, they would bully them and just gang up on them. So yeah. All right, of course, dove, bee, serenity, shark. This is really cool, survival and power, but I would rather use the word respect. Just because sharks, they're not really gonna go at you if you can just turn them. Respect, I guess, because if you respect them, then they'll respect you. This is perfect. The ship, of course, directions and journey. I love that it's on a cloud. This is beautiful. The siren attraction, very perfect as well. But something that I would like to add, if I were like given a choice or given an option or an opportunity to add another keyword, I think I would say changes because, of course, the snakes, they do shed their skin, and I feel like it's transformative in a way. So maybe transformation or changes. I love this card. This is envy and protection. So it's kind of like yeah, that's opposing meanings. Not even like the meanings are quite far from each other in terms of like how it's colloquially used, obviously, but yeah, they do they do have different meanings. So I guess take it how it resonates. Okay, we have the wife. I love that it's golden. Mountains are really perceived as challenges. So this is really cool. I like that. Ocean, I love this. The horizon is so pretty, and you have some sort of like a peachy sunset. Old woman, sadness. How come? Why sadness though? I mean, not old women are sad. I wonder why. This reminds me of the Five of Pentacles card. Quite similar energies. Birds, news and messages. I'm not sure if it's from the Lenormand. I haven't used my Lenormand in a long time. A long time. So, I like this one also. I like the meaning. Heart, not so fond of the image. I mean, they can obviously do better, but it is what it is. We have the horse here. Freedom and action. I like that. Wheel, endings and beginnings. I like that, except this is not a wheel. This is a hem. Magic and curse. Okay, I like it. Ooh, nice. Very mysterious. I love that. This is my one gripe. Like I think I mentioned a lot of like several different comments from the other cards, but this is the one that I'm really not keen on. Jealousy and gossip. Really? Cats are pretty awesome creatures, even though one is growling right now. Hey, they're actually pretty awesome. They're sweet. They do have their own personalities. Like I would use different descriptions or keywords for cats. So that's sad. We have inheritance, male for old man. Obviously, male, old man. Yeah, that connects. We have luck and money for coins. Yeah, you can hear my cat, my new cat, Cairo, growling because Magnus is near him. So I'm just rubbing Magnus's face to kind of like back away a little bit. Cairo is inside like a folded up tent, so he's safe. Okay, sorry about that. So you have crown, success and pride. Okay, cool. Peacock. I'm not so sure about pregnancy because the peacock is a male. So yeah, maybe not. Maybe courtship, I think would be a little bit better keyword. That's just me. We have Pearl. Yes, I like that. Maybe Wisdom also, because we always allude wisdom to pearls or pearls of wisdom. Pregnancy makes sense because sorry, I'm just really distracted by my cats. Okay, so let me just wrap this up real quick. Pregnancy makes sense, because rabbits are known to reproduce super fast. I like this card. I love it. The wolf. This is awesome. And of course, stability and growth. Okay, overall thoughts, I think this deck is beautiful. I love the gilding. I love that it's round, very interesting. And I love the cardstock. It's nice. It's substantial. I don't like the lamination. I think this is going to wear and tear pretty fast because it's already doing that. And yeah, they could have done a lot better job with the lamination, but it is what it is. You know my thoughts about the keywords, but yeah, Raven, if you want to change the keywords, then why not create your own deck? And maybe I might. But there you go. I think this is beautiful. It's giving off good energies, like the deck itself. I feel like it's going to be perfect for people who would need a little bit more clarifications, or clarifiers. You can use these also as clarifiers for your readings. Yeah, I'm gonna have to read up on how the deck creator wants this deck to be used. But regardless, you know me, here on my channel, I promote people to really use their intuition for reading. So you can use it however you see fit. And yeah, that is it. I think this is going to be quite a short review because I do have growling cats behind me, Can Kitten and Magnus, so there you go. Let me know if you guys have any questions. I will be happy to answer them as soon as I can. So there you go. Thank you so much again for being here. If you enjoyed this video, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel, like this one, or maybe leave a comment that will help me out in the algorithm. Thank you again. My name is Raven, and I hope you all have a beautiful day. Bye!